Good morning, class. I hope you all are good. So, welcome back to the second part of the chapter Children at Work. In the first part, we have studied about the life of Velu, how he uh, boarded on the train and he got off the train and reached to central Chennai. It means Chennai Central. There he found a girl. The girl led him to the city, and she asked some question to the Velu, and Velu was not interested to talk to her, but he was not having any situation, he was not having any plan. That's why he decided to follow her. Okay, now move on to the next part of this chapter. In this part, we are going to study Velu follows his friend through the crowded streets to a big building. Behind the building, there is a big garbage bin. Velu wonders why they are there at all. Okay, let's start with the text. So he caught up with the girl as she was leaving the station. When they got to the road, Velu found that the vehicles kept coming and never stopped for anyone. Smoke and dust flew at him from all sides, making his head spin. They had to wait for a long time before they could find a gap to run through. Velu kept hesitating and girl finally dragged him to the other side. So now he started following the girl because the because he had only hope. uh, there was the girl, because she was the girl who uh, who was understanding the boy's situation, and she must be knowing what would happen with these kind of children who generally ran away from their village. So she was just giving him a little way, or she was just giving him the advice to how to live in the big city like Chennai. So when he got to the road, it means now they were thinking how to cross the road. So because of crossing the road, they had to wait for long, because there was no person in in the city who was waiting for the others, so that they can cross the road. That's why they were waiting for themselves, for them, so that they can cross the road and reach to the next side of the road. And they had waited for the long time. When they found the gap to the run through, but the Velu, because he had not seen in his life such kind of crowd, but right now he was thinking, that's why he was hesitating, crossing the road. He was hesitating by crossing the road. But because the girl was very experienced, that's why she dragged the boy and reached to the next part of the road, as you can see in the chapter also. What do you think you are doing? Grazing cows? If you stand around in the middle of the road like that, you will be chutney. So now the girl is telling him and giving him a piece of advice that in this city you should be very fast, because the people of the city are very unkind. They will not wait for you, and in which speed you are moving, it is looking like that you are grazing the cows. So right now you are not in the village, you are in the city, and you should manage yourself how to move with the people of city, because they will be not having any kindness towards you, because you are just a simple person, the small boy for them. Okay, and if you will stay at middle of the road, you will met an accident. Okay, so Velu's heart was still beating fast. He looked back at Central Station and traffic speeding by. How had they managed to come through that? They walked along the side of the road under some Okay, so now the Velu heart was still beating because he ran through the gap very fast, and he never had this. He never had done like this. That's why he was thinking. Now he was thinking about how did he do that like that, and he was wondering about it because the traffic was very high, and it was completely clumsy for them, but however, they have managed themselves to come out from the traffic. So that's why he was wondering and he was thinking that how it could be possible for him. Okay, so now they walked along the side of the road. So now they were moving along the road, it means on the footpath, under some huge space, huge signboards. It means at the edges of the road there were huge signboards on which something was written. It means some advertisement posters were pasted, and some advertisement and some hoardings were pasted, and some hoardings were kept there. So he they both of them were moving along the road. Velu looked up at the pictures. There were a lot of pictures on which some were having banyans ad, some were having car tires ad, some were having pens ads, and the woman holding a box. So the writing was all in English. So he didn't know what it meant. It means Velu was not able to understand English, and when he saw those hoardings or big signboards, it reflects that it was written in English. So then the girl turned onto a wide bridge and walked up. Velu stopped and peeped over the railing. Under him, the road ran into the city. In the distance, he could see huge buildings and the towers and more roads. So the girl turned onto the wide bridge. Now they had started to move on the bridge. When they moved to the bridge, because Velu had not seen the bridge like this, that's why he was wondering, and it was very interesting to see that under the bridge there was the scene of the city from the above. So he stopped and peeped over the railing. So he was looking under the bridge onto the city above the up from above. Okay, so under him the road ran into the city, and in the distance he could see the huge buildings. So he could see from the bridge, he could see the huge buildings there and some towers, those who were the higher, those who were having the higher heights. Okay, so see that big building with the wall around it. If you are not careful, you will be soon counting bars there. The girl grinned and pointed at the huge building. So when he reached, see at the big building with now the girl is telling him about a building that was completely uh, fenced. It was completely fenced with the longer walls, and she was pointing to the building for Velu. And she was telling that if you will not be careful in the city, अगर तुम सतर्क नहीं रहते हो तो बहुत जल्दी तुम इस बिल्डिंग में चले जाओगे और क्या करोगे, गिनोगे। क्या गिनोगे? सलाखें गिनोगे। सलाखें गिनने का मतलब है तुम जेल भेज दिए जाओगे। वेलू स्क्विंटेड एंड रीड द तमिल साइन सेंट्रल जेल. He had learned something in Tamil. That's why he was able to listen to read Tamil. On the signboard there was the signboard on which it was written Central Jail. So when he saw, it means Velu saw that it was written Central Jail, and the girl was pointing on the Central Jail that if you will not be careful, you will be sent to the jail. Why I haven't done anything wrong? क्यों? मैं क्यों जाऊंगा जेल? मैंने तो कुछ भी गलत नहीं किया है. You don't have to do anything. Just don't get caught. That's all. So the first rule has been told by the girl to Velu that if you will be caught, it means अगर तुम पकड़े जाते हो, obviously you will be in the behind the bars. One thing, if you are not culprit and if you are not criminal, then also you will be caught and sent to the jail, because people will think that you will steal the money and you will be a minor culprit. You will be claimed as the minor culprit, and you will be sent to the jail. What does she mean? Velu wondered. Now Velu was not understanding why she was telling and why she was threatening him for the jail. And meanwhile, the girl was already heading down the bridge with the sack on her shoulder. What was in it? He had seen her putting plastic cups into it at the station. Now he started thinking about the sack kept on the shoulder of the girl. And because he saw the girl putting the things into the sack, and he was not understanding what she is going to do with the plastic cups, so now, just for his curiosity, he asked about the sack. What are you carrying in that bag? Things, bottles and papers. He asked that why you are carrying this bag, and the girl replied to him that some things are there, like bottles, like paper. It means plastic things are there in the sack. Now Velu wondered that what she is going to do with them, but he felt shy to ask any more question, because he had already got his answer that she was having bottles and paper in the sack. Now he was not going to ask any more question to her. It was still morning, but the sun blasted down on the tower, and Velu's bare feet burnt. It was not like walking on the mud road. He was soaked with sweat. He tried hard to walk in the shade and keep up with the girl at the same time. She walked really fast. How far away was the food? Now Velu was just following the girl, and it was still morning. It means it was not the midday, but the sun was completely scorching. And because in Chennai there is a lot of warm weather, and the temperature is very high. It used to be very high. That's why the road that was made with the help of tar, the thick liquid to make the roads, to make the strong roads, that is called tar. So the tar made roads were very now they became burning. It means वो क्या रहे थे, बिल्कुल जल रहे थे. And when because Velu was not having any slipper on his feet, that's why he was feeling that his feet are burnt right now. And because he was not walking on the mud road. In the village, he used to move on the mud road, so it was very easy to move in the village. But in city, it is not possible to move on the uh, road on the road, because they used to be burning at the time of summers. Okay, so he was soaked with sweat. He was completely sweating. The whole body was wet because of the sweating. And see, he tried hard to walk in the shade. There were some plants along the road, so they tried to move in the shade, but it was not possible all along the road. So they kids so and keep up with the girl at the same time, because the girl was moving so fast. So just Velu was keeping the pace with her. And how far away was the food? Because they were searching the food for Velu. So now he was thinking that when he will get the food. After almost an hour of walking, they stopped in front of a big building. Shri Raj Rajeshwari Prasanna Kalyana Mandapam, read Velu slowly. A sign with letters made of flowers said groom J.B. Vinayagan and the bride Rani. Velu stared at the big cars parked outside. One of the cars had a flower garland and a rose taped onto it. The girl looked around, pulled one off quickly, and stuck it in her hair. Come on, she said. Are you going to eat here? Asked Velu, looking at the huge hall and the people inside. After walking an hour, they reached to a marriage hall. Its name was Sri Raj Rajeshwari Prasanna Kalyana Mandapam. It was a marriage hall. There was a marriage wedding ceremony on to the place, on which the groom name was J.V. Vinayagan and the bride name was Rani, and it was written with the help of flowers. There was a car covered with the flower garland. It must be the car of the groom, and roses were taped on the car. So it was completely decorated with the garland. And when the girl reached to the car, she plucked one flower from the car decoration, and she kept that flower on her hair, because she must be liking that. Okay, so the girl looked around. Where it means she was stealing the flower, and she put and stuck that flower on her hair. Then, come on, she said. Now again she was leading him towards the food, where they both can get the food. Okay, are we going to eat here? Now Velu asked to her that, are we a guest in this wedding? Looking at the huge hall and people inside, because he was thinking that if why we are in the marriage hall if we are not invited. So that's why he asked to the girl that, are we invited in this party to get the food, or you are going to eat something in this marriage? Hopes, said the girl, shaking her thumb under his nose. Now the girl the girl shaked her thumb अंडर हिज नोज, उसकी नाक की तरफ ऐसे अपना हाथ फेरते हुए बोला कि आशा रखना अच्छी बात है. यहाँ पर कहने का मतलब है काश. होप्स मतलब काश कि ऐसा होता. शी लेड हिम बिहाइंड द हॉल. नाउ द गर्ल लेड हिम बिहाइंड द हॉल. देयर वॉज अ बिग गार्बेज बिन overflowing with rubbish. Two goats were standing on the pile, fighting for a banana leaf. A cloud of flies buzzed around their legs. There was a rotten smell in the air. The girl picked up a squashy banana and held it out to Velu. वहां पर एक बड़ा सा गंदगी का गट्ठर रखा हुआ था, जो कि पूरे तरीके से वहां पर एक मतलब एक कूड़ेदान रखा हुआ था. वो कूड़ादान बिल्कुल गंदगी और कचड़े से ओवरफ्लो हो रखा था, मतलब पूरा भरा हुआ था, यहाँ तक कि उसमें से सामान बाहर गिर गया था. दो बकरियां थी जो दोनों गट्ठर पे खड़ी थी, मतलब वहां पर जो कूड़ा कचड़ा था उसके ऊपर खड़ी थी, और वो एक केले के पत्ते के लिए झगड़ रही थी आपस में, मतलब खाने के लिए. देवर फाइटिंग टू ईच अदर, देवर स्ट्रगलिंग. और वहां पर एक मक्खियों का जो झुंड था वो क्या कर रहा था, उनके पैरों के पास बस कर रहा था. इट मीन्स आपस में भिन भिना रही थी. एंड देयर वॉज अ रॉटन स्मेल इन द एयर. और वहां पर हवा में कैसी थी, दुर्गंध थी. द गर्ल पिक्ड अप ए स्क्वैशी बनाना. इतने में गर्ल ने एक केला उठाया, जो कि क्या था, बिल्कुल पिचका हुआ था. एंड हेल्ड इट आउट टू वेलू. और उसने उसे वेलू को दे दिया. हेयर इज योर फूड, ये लो तुम्हारा खाना. वेलू वॉज शॉक्ड. वो चौंक गया. आर वी गोइंग टू ईट दिस देयर लेफ्ट ओवर्स? क्या हम इनका बचा झूठा पीठा खाने जा रहे हैं? छी, what do you think I am, a dog? I only take untouched food. Here's some more, catch. She threw him a vada. Veluk looked at it with distaste. Chee, I cannot eat like this because this kind of food has been eaten by the dogs. I cannot eat the leftovers. The Velu was telling that I cannot eat the leftovers of other people. So I had only the food of untouched. It means nobody had eaten, nobody had uh, touched that food. That kind of food I only can take. It was told by the Velu to the girl. Because the girl was not interested in the talks of Velu, she was just searching, and she searched again, and she found another food that was a vada. It means it was a tikki. It means what? It was tikkia of potato, mashed potato. It is called vada in Maharashtra. So she threw a vada on Velu, that yeah, you can eat this also. Velu looked at it with distaste. उसने उसकी तरफ बड़ी ही घिनी हुई नजरों से देखा. Come on, hero, eat it. You think I like it? I told you I'll find you something to eat. Don't think that I have money to buy food for you. You would better eat what you get until you have your own money. Okay, now the girl advised him that look, you are not a hero. You are not a very good person or some very important person that you will get the thing, and I will get you the food, and I will purchase the food for you. I am not the responsible for that. Okay, so I have told you that I will find the food for you, and that is what I am doing. So don't you think that I have money? So the girl was telling that she is not having that money in which she can purchase the food for Velu. And if you will not eat this, you must be hungry, and you will be starving very soon. And you have to eat these things until you have your own money. It means first you have to earn the money. When you will earn the money, you will get the food that is untouched. Okay, so Velu hesitated, but his stomach squeezed him again. He gulped down the banana and vada. His stomach felt better immediately. He could have eaten at least 10 times more, but the girl could find only one more banana, which she ate herself. Now Velu hesitated. उसने तो 1 मिनट के लिए थोड़ा सा डाउट किया. First time he doubted. Then because his stomach is again hitting because of being hungry, that's why galloped he just gulped down मतलब क्या होता है, उसने क्या किया, swallow कर लिया. He swallowed quickly the food because he was not going to taste it. Okay, he was not going to savor it. He just had eaten the food because he was not able to satisfy his hunger at that time, and he was not having the money, and he had no any plans to do anything. Okay, so big and but he was not but that thing what he had eaten, it was not that much satisfying. He could have eaten 10 more time. मतलब वो 10 गुना ज्यादा खाना खा सकता था, उसे इतनी भूख लगी थी. But the girl could find only one more banana and she ate herself. उसको एक और बनाना मिला जिसने उसने बाद में खुद ही खा लिया. Then it's too early. They have only eaten tiffin. If you are still hungry, you'll have to wait for them to finish lunch. You can wait if you want. I have to work. I am going. Now, the girl, because she was in hurry, now she told to Velu that if you want to eat more, you have to wait until the lunch is finished by the people of marriage hall. When they will eat their lunch, the leftover of the lunch will be thrown away on the garbage. Then you can eat more and more food. But for that you have to wait. It means Velu had to wait. And now because the girl was having a lot of work to do, that's why she told him that she is going. She picked up a couple of bottles from the heap and threw it on her sack. Then she walked off. उसने कुछ bottles उठाई, put that in her sack and she fled away. और वो वहां से चल दी. वेलू पैनिक्ड. वेलू डर गया. उसे समझ नहीं आया कि वो करे क्या. He realized that if the girl left him, he had no idea where he was and what to do. उसने एक मिनट के लिए सोचा कि अगर वो यहाँ पर खाने के लिए रुका रहा तो वो लड़की को खो देगा. और एक लड़की ही उसकी एक अंतिम क्या थी, होप थी, जो उसे बता सकती थी कि वो आगे अगला कदम, उसका नेक्स्ट स्टेप क्या होना चाहिए, वो केवल वो एक लड़की ही बता सकती थी. इसलिए उसने डिसाइड किया कि वो उसके पीछे जाएगा. सो इट वॉज बेटर टू स्टिक टू हर. शी seemed to know her way round and he ran after her again. Now he started following her again because he had no idea what to do next. Hey, he called. He did not even know the girl's name because he was not knowing the name of the girl. That's why he just called like this, that hey. He was just, because he was not knowing the name, and he was just calling her like hey. And what is your name? तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? He asked, hurrying behind her. She stopped and turned around. वो रुक गई और वो पीछे मुड़कर उसने बोला, ओहो, so you have been following me around without even knowing my name. अच्छा, तुम मेरा नाम बिना जाने ही कर रहे हो. मेरा नाम क्या है? जया. My name is Jaya. The name of the girl was Jaya. I am not following you. Look, I am not following. मैं तुम्हारा पीछा नहीं कर रहा हूँ. What then? You got your food. तो फिर क्यों मेरा पीछा करो? तुम्हें तो अपना खाना मिल गया ना. Can I come with you? Where are you going? Now he asked and he requested that can he go with the girl or not, because he was not having any plan. Come if you want. आना चाहते हो तो आ जाओ. This bag is full and I have to go home to get another one, because the sack carried by the girl was completely filled. So now she had to take another sack to gather the things in the sack. So now she told to Velu that she is needed another sack to fill up. That's what she is going to her home. Okay, so class, for today this much only. We'll complete this chapter in the next class. Okay class, I hope you have understood this chapter. Thank you.